DELE ALli, also known as DELE ALli, one of the most promising youngsters that we've ever seen. But unfortunately, his time at Tottenham was not all success and rainbows. There's been a lot of bumps and still bumps that he's going through today. DELE ALli now plays at Como in Italy. We've all seen the clip where DELE ALli says that he wants to get into the next World Cup.
Have like a reminder every 11 o'clock every day, World Cup 2026, so that's my aim.
And today we're going to make that dream a reality because we've got DELE ALli in his prime. Can Ange Postecoglou get the best out of DELE ALli? Can we revive his career? We're going to be simulating until where he is at right now to see if he's progressed, how many trophies he's won at Tottenham, and more importantly, can he reach the potential that he so much showed early on in his career. DELE ALli's first season has saw him get already a Carabao Cup winner. Tottenham Hotspur beat Liverpool in a final and DELE ALli started. DELE ALli contributed to Tottenham's first ever trophy in the past 100 years. DELE ALli also contributed to Tottenham making it through to the final of the Europa League. So in DELE's first season, he managed to get himself 5 goals, which is really impressive, him getting close to a 7 average rating. He's nearly averaging a 7, which is decent. While managing only 5 goals is really impressive. DELE ALli is played in the 4-2-3-1 system of Ange Postecoglou in the central cam. So with a very, very strong first season, can he carry it on? Now onto the second season for DELE ALli, and as you can see, DELE ALli has improved this season, getting 5 goals, the same as what he got last season, and then adding on top of that 4 assists, so who can really complain? In terms of league position, Tottenham finished 7th, just about scraping Europe, and apart from that, DELE ALli has not really done that much this season, but there's still time. He's still only 21 years old. He's developing really, really well though, so that's fantastic to see. Hopefully he can have an incredible next season and start showing them numbers that he's capable of. We asked DELE ALli for a better season, and a better season is what DELE ALli gave us, managing to get 10 Premier League goals, averaging a much better performance than what he did last season, so I class that as a W. In terms of development, DELE ALli is looking like a world-class attacking midfielder. As you can see, yeah, the technical stats are just off the chart. Mentally wise, he's looking so good, and physicality wise, he's looking like one of the best in the Premier League, or even the world. Maybe a step to a different club could be what DELE ALli needs. So next time you will see this young lad, DELE ALli, will be in 2 years' time. I'll see you for that. DELE ALli is currently having his best season to date. As you can see right here, in the very first season of the simulation that we've done, he got 5 goals. Then on top of that, he added 5 goals to 4 assists, or 4 goals to 5 assists. Then managed to get 10 goals, 0 assists, always improving. And then had a drop off of 3 goals, 4 assists. But then, season just gone, he managed to get himself 11 goals and 5 assists with 3 player of the matches. DELE ALli is becoming better and better every single season. And he's also won the Europa League with Tottenham Hotspur. So not only has he helped them win the Carabao Cup, he's managed to get Tottenham 2 trophies. DELE ALli did start in the Europa League final against Marseille, coincidence, and averaged a rating of 7.2, which is really, really good for a Europa League final. Also, if you wanted to know, Luis Enrique is now the manager of Tottenham Hotspur, and he's playing DELE ALli in a deeper position. With Ange Postecoglou, we saw DELE ALli playing at cam, now he's playing left centre midfielder, and he's just had his best season to date. Could Luis Enrique be cooking? So the next time you will see me is in 3 years' time. DELE ALli will be 27. Let's hope DELE ALli's career does not take a drop off like it has in real life, and he can keep on going upwards. I think since the last time I saw you, it's fair to say DELE ALli has had a pretty good time. In this season just gone, DELE ALli has won the Premier League with Tottenham Hotspur. How big of an achievement is that? You've got more chance of winning the Premier League with Salford. And then talking about stuff that never happens, he won the bloody World Cup with England. England! Oh yeah, no, that's quite sus, that, isn't it?
Why are you gay? You are gay.
Yes, he won the World Cup with England. Let's check what he done in the World Cup. Title holders, England.
It's enough to make a grown man cry, but not this man. Get back in there, Tia.
So, for England to get to the final where Dele Alli would win the World Cup, they had to get through Burkina Faso, Canada, and Saudi Arabia. I feel like the England in real life would struggle to get past this group, I won't lie. But in FM, they breezed through it. I did forget to mention that in the first group of the World Cup, Dele Alli did score a goal to help England beat Saudi Arabia. Then in the second game against Canada, Dele Alli scored to make it 3-1 against Canada. And then Dele Alli scored again to beat Burkina Faso. Dele Alli scored in the 90th minute to help England get 3 points to keep them unbeaten. And then England would beat Argentina in the round of 16, where Dele Alli would not make any contributions, but he was still in the match squad. And then beating France in extra time, where Dele Alli once again did not make a contribution, but he was in the starting 11. Then in the semi-final, they beat Denmark. Denmark made it to a semi-final. The last time Denmark made it anywhere near that, you could pretty much pass the ball back to a keeper and he could pick it up. That's how Denmark won the Euros and whatever year they won it. Then, an unpredictable final. England versus Austria. England versus Austria, where you would say they would be massive favourites to win. And they did win. Yes, Dele Alli once again did not make any contributions, but he was a big part of it, scoring 3 goals in the World Cup. But when he wasn't scoring, he was still providing a decent average rating in each game, showing that he did still have a good game. Though Dele Alli's dream of getting into the World Cup squad may be 5 years later, but his dream shows there is still a reality, because he's just won the World Cup of England. Dele Alli has won the World Cup of England, so can we all give Dele Alli a round of applause? Well done, Dele Alli. The greatest manager ever was appointed for England, and just guess what they've done that season. Yeah, they only go and win the World Cup final. Don't you dare tell me that Eddie Howe isn't the greatest manager to ever grace this earth. I'd lick his toes if he asked nicely. Eddie Howe needs to go down as one of the greatest managers ever. Then before that World Cup season, Dele Alli won the FA Cup. So at the age of 27, Dele Alli is doing really good with his career. Much better than what it is like in real life. So I'm going to come at you in 2035, where he will be 31 years old in his prime. So Dele Alli is staying faithful with Tottenham for another couple more years. He's yet to leave. But one thing has happened that has not happened yet in this save. He's got interest in him. And it's from quite a big club in Saudi Arabia. It's Al Nassr. So in 2031, he won the Premier League and the Champions League. Tottenham Hotspur done a double. I'll just let that sink in. Just come in, mate. And then the season just before this one, he's won the Champions League again at Tottenham Hotspur. Tottenham Hotspur has won the Champions League twice in 4 years. How crazy is that? The Champions League final could not have been better for Dele Alli. So as you can see here, it was the North London derby in the Champions League final. Dele Alli scored in the 9th minute, but unfortunately, they did concede in the 88th. But Tottenham did win on penalties. It's still a W. Who cares? So Dele Alli's Spurs got beat by the worst football club in the world, Sunderland. How are you getting beat 3-0 by Sunderland? To make sure that doesn't happen again, I'm going to send Dele Alli to Saudi Arabia myself. In the quarter-final of the FA Cup, Dele Alli did get a goal to help Tottenham go through against Spurs. To go through against Crystal Palace, not Spurs. In the Champions League quarter-final, he scored a goal to help Barcelona go through against Barcelona. So it's fair to say, when Tottenham need Dele Alli, he's going to step up every single time. Well, that's something I was not expecting to see. Dele Alli's playing up front at Tottenham Hotspur. But check his stats here. He's probably going to be an advanced forward. Yes, and he is one of the best strikers in the world, stats-wise. If we check his stats, though. So when I left Hughes, we were in this season or this season. One of them 2 seasons. Since then, he scored 18 goals, 16 goals, 18 goals, and 11 goals. Yes, I think he needs to be suggested as one of the Premier League's best strikers as of right now. At the age of 31 as well, Dele Alli is Tottenham Hotspur's key player. We'll love to see it. I think it's fair to say Dele Alli is helping Tottenham Hotspur be one of the best clubs in the world. What else can you say when they've won the Champions League 2 times in 3 seasons? So next time I will see you, it'll be in 5 years' time. Dele Alli is going to be 36. Has he went to Al Nassr, or has he stayed at Tottenham? Because I can see him becoming the captain of Tottenham very, very soon. So, Dele Alli's career has ended, and as you can see in that top right corner, he did sign for Al Ahly. And it's fair to say he absolutely bossed that Saudi league, making 68 appearances and getting 66 goals. I'll let my editor do how many goals that is per game. It's like 1 point... Let's show me maths knowledge. 1.0. I'm going to say 0.8 per game. In terms of his Tottenham career, 406 appearances and 140 goals. If we check his biography, he's classed as a Milton Keynes legend. Ali has been recognised for his talent and achievements with several awards, named English Players Young Player of the Year, World Cup Best Player, UEFA Champions League Golden Boot runner-up, and shortlisted for World Footballer of the Year, and won the Europa League Player of the Season. Among the 10 winners that Ali has collected during his career in the European South American Club Challenge, Tottenham Hotspur, he's also won the Carabao Cup, the FA Cup, the Europa League, the Champions League, the World Cup, the European International League, and the Premier League. Winning 10 trophies, I think it's fair to say Dele Alli has had an amazing career. Let's hope he can live up to at least some of that potential and try and revive his career in real life. You can quickly see here all of the landmarks that he's won. In 2030, World Cup. 2030, World Best Player, 3rd place. European International League, which I'm guessing is the Nations League, won that, no, runner-up in 2035. Runner-up again, but then they won the Nations League in 2037. Carabao Cup winners in 2024. Europa League runner-up in 2024 as well. Europa League winner in 2028. European South American Club Challenge winners. FA Cup won that. Community Shield runner-up. Premier League won that. Champions League won that. UEFA Champions League Golden Boot runner-up. He was the 2nd most scored player. Won the Champions League again in 2034. Won the Europa League 2 seasons after that. And then was the UEFA Europa League Player of this season. So if you did enjoy that video, make sure to subscribe. Press the like button. Turn that little bell on so you never miss a video. Remember to comment down below a player you want me to restart. I'll see you later. Have a good day. Have a good night. In a bit.